told, I think everyone wants to see who will make the team, but I would think that probably 90% of the grandstand came to see Shelly and Fraser-Pryce, Bruce.
Oh, certainly. There's a big support, big love for Shelly-Ann, and to be doing what she's doing at this age and stage is phenomenal. But guess what? Shelly-Ann has been phenomenal since the start. I mean, in 2008, she was the youngest in the 100-meter final at this very track, and she was expected not to make the team, and she did it in 2008. There's some who could say at this stage, oh, maybe she's not expected to make it. She always just finds a way. She delivers.
Yep. You saw the twins. I told the story already that I have twin grandkids, and if I see them together, I can kind of work out who is who. But if I see one, my daughter has to say, "Daddy, that's Isaiah." Bruce, what about the twins? Can you look at them and tell one by one, or when you see them together?
I know them well, and what's amazing is their personalities are quite different. They love each other, but different personalities. Very easy to tell them apart.
I think it was the races we were doing, and asked Spencer, and Spencer said, "Well, Tia is in lane 2." And that's how he knew who she was. So who is who there, Bruce?
All right, so Tia is in 4 to the right of the screen, and Tina is in 5 to the left of the screen.
So Tia has the yellow. It looks like yellow to me, and the white top is Tina.
Right.
Well, there you go. Well, the hairstyle may have given them away, but...
Yeah, but this is like a training group final, though.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about Sprint Tech in 1 and 2 with both Ashanti Moore and Jodine Williams. They train together every day. Maurice Wilson, big shout out to you. And then Alana Reid, I guess she's kind of the only lone wolf in this race, because Shelly-Ann, Tia, Tina, Shericka, and Janelle all at some point were with MVP.
Yep.
And Shelly-Ann and Shericka certainly trained together for years and years. And currently, so you have 2 from Sprint Tech, 2 from Nike, though Alana and Shelly-Ann don't train with each other, and 4 from MVP.
Yeah.
And these 4 at MVP, literally, this is not figurative, train together every day, do block starts together every day, race with each other every single day.
So I wonder if we could bring all 8 to Tokyo.
Well, the organizers have almost caught back up, because the last race should go off at 9:58. It is now 9:58, and it's the second to last race, as you guys would always say, the penultimate. more Williams, Fraser-Pryce, Tia, Tina, Shericka, Alana, and Janelle. And you could see MVP. 4 MVP athletes in the race, 1 in the box. That makes 5.
And I think it also speaks to the contribution of these clubs to Jamaican track and field, and really just how important they are. Sprint Tech, MVP, racers, but in this particular event, MVP and Sprint Tech. And it shouldn't be understated or underestimated either, in terms of how these clubs contribute to Jamaican track.
All right, let's go again. Sprints. Donald, 1, 2, 3, in that order.
Shericka Jackson, twin turbos after.
No, which twin come in second?
I think Tina will beat her sister.
Bruce?
Looking just raw numbers, it's Tia, Tina, Shericka.
1, 2, 3?
Yeah, that's just looking at the raw numbers.
But?
The but is Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce has never not made a team on this track since 2008. Never.
Jermaine?
Yeah, well, no, but I said earlier, one of the twins first across the line. And then
one of the twins
Shericka,
third.
and then one of the twins third. So they'll be twinning Shericka this season.
Jody. Jody is in the box with us.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fireworks expected. Alana Reid, I'd say close to her best.
Yeah.
We have not seen her back at her 10.92 shape at all, Donald. And there she is. She knows that she ran a nice 11.02 season best. She feels she's... Go ahead.
Yeah, they're just saying that the reigning world under 20
champion from last year.
Yeah, from last year.
So she's like, hey, I'm back at 11.02. I'm ready for sub 11.
Hussein made an interesting point, and he said here, even though it's nice to be the national champion, you really just want to qualify for the world championship. So I think anyone in 1, 2, 3 would be happy with that.
Yeah.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Janelle Smith. 2 girls set PBs to get here, Janelle Smith being one of them, the other being Tina Clayton. 11:03. The last time she ran 11:04, 2019, when she made it to the finals. Let me emphasize, finals of the World Championships in 2019.
And Bruce, you mentioned Janelle there. Of course, Janelle and Shelley and Fraser-Pryce came through under the tutelage of Michael Carr
Wolmer's.
at Wolmer's. Shouldn't be understated either.
Brilliant point.
So I was going to say 2 from Wolmer's,
Two from Edwin Allen.
Edwin Allen,
Vertec,
yeah,
Heidel.
and
No, 2 from Heidel, Ashanti Moore and
Yeah.
Alana Reid.
so it's 2 from Wolmer's, 2 from Edwin Allen, 2 from Heidel, and the other 2,
I think Jardine is from St. Mary High.
Yes, and Mary.
and Shericka.
Yeah.
Very
Very
tech.
technical.
All right, there you go.
But only Neville Bell would put us under that. When we're thinking of the athlete's current status, I have to go back to high school days.
People like to hear that, though. 'cause
No, great point, great point. Shericka is Donald's favorite, and I have to tell you, she is the defending champion. She's also the defending
200.
silver medalist from the last World
In
Championships.
Budapest, yeah.
But she's a 200 national champion, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yes, she
I mean,
is.
world champion.
World champion,
Yeah.
twice world champion
Yeah.
at 200 meters. So, yeah, a lot. This is talent, this is quality. I mean, you could argue that other ladies could have made it, but nobody was given a blight to get into this final.
They're almost ready. The grandstand I think, will welcome every single one of these athletes, give them a nice round of applause. See, everyone, they've started to stand up. Folks, if you sit, you will see the race. And that's Shelley's crew in the white tops there. And I guess she 4:27 in lane 1, Ashanti Moore from Sprintec.
Formerly of Heidel Tech left to Neville Bell, 11:08, her fastest this year.
Jodine Williams from Sprintec in 2.
11:01 at her best. Very fast coming into this final as 200 meters final appearances at the NACAC level.
Guess who is in lane 3? Listen to this, folks. This is Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce, Nike.
10.61. 10.61 at her best. The greatest of all time. She knows how to deliver every single time. Focused. Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce.
Listen to that, folks. This is Tia Clayton, MVP.
Tia
lane 4.
Clayton, 10.86 seconds personal best. MVP track club, was in the Olympics in Paris last year, finished 7th in that race. A world under 24x1 gold medalist 2 times.
I wonder what she said to her sister when they were walking over. This is Tina in lane 5, MVP.
Twice the under 20 champion. Her personal best was 10.95 today. It is now 10.93. She is at her very best.
This is Shericka Jackson, MVP, lane 6.
Shericka Jackson, 10.65 seconds at her best, the defending champion in this race. 2 times a world championship, 200 meters gold medalist. She's very quick. She has run her first sub-11 time this season, comes in at 10.94. My favorite to win.
What might Alana Reid be thinking here from Nike in lane 7?
Probably most famous for winning the World Juniors last year, also being the first Jamaican to go sub-11 at Champs. She is still our reigning national junior record holder, 10.92.
Janelle Smith, MVP, lane 8.
What better time to get your personal best than in the semi-finals, 11:03. She'll be hoping to go sub-11 in this race. Janelle Smith, the Wolmerian, has won medals at the Global Championships as well.
Ashanti Moore in lane 1. Jodine Williams in lane 2. Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce in lane 3. Tia Clayton in lane 4. Tina Clayton in lane 5. Shericka Jackson in lane 6. Alana Reid in lane 7. And Janelle Smith in lane 8. The stadium will go very quiet for the start of this race.
Quite a sumptuous final awaits the senior women's 100 meters. The defending champion Shericka Jackson lines up in this one in lane 6. Tia Clayton, who was second last year, she'll be going from lane 4. Fraser-Pryce, third last year. She runs from lane 3. Fraser-Pryce, her final run at the National Senior Championships. Her first title came all the way back in 2008 heads to her blocks. Multiple Olympic and world champion. Will we see a changing of the guards this evening? Tina and Tia. Tia in 4, Tina in 5. Set position. Bang out quickly. Fraser-Pryce is out well. So too Tina Clayton. Tia Clayton comes forward. So too does Shericka Jackson. Tia pulls up. Tina still there. Tina Clayton. Shericka Jackson and Shelly and Fraser-Pryce comes through for third and makes the World Championship team. Tina Clayton gets the win this evening as her sister Tia went down. And indeed, what a final we had here this evening. We await the final.
Tina Clayton has run back to her sister Tia,
yes,
who was unable to finish.
And we saw Tia
10:81, a new personal best
massive
for Tina Clayton.
A massive personal best.
Wind legal 0.1. Shericka Jackson 10:88. And we said it before the before the race started. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce always finds a way to make the team. 10:91.
10:91 for Fraser-Pryce.
Season's best for her as well. Wow. Well, a reversal of what I thought in a way. Tina wins ahead of Shericka.
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce making her 8th World Championship team. And to run the 100 meters as we look back at the replay.
Brilliant start. Shelly-Ann, I think, got the best start of all. At this point, Tina is leading, but Tia looks like she's going to come forward. Shelly-Ann knows she has to be in the top 3. Shericka Jackson stepping well. Tia pulls up at this point. Tina keeps going. Shelly-Ann is coming. Shericka gets past Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. But Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce always makes the team. Here it is. We're going to get a close-up shot of Tia pulling up right there. Tina keeps going. Shericka comes. But Tina Clayton is now, again, the fastest of the Clayton twins at 10:81.
Securing her first national senior title as well. Tina Clayton. What a race that was.
Changing of the guard might be.
Indeed it was. Indeed it is.
And Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is marshaled by media personnel locally and overseas as she ends her time competitively in Jamaica. Tina Clayton 10:81 personal best. Shericka Jackson a season's best of 10:88. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce season's best 10:91. Jadine Williams almost getting a new PB 11:02. Janelle Smith 11:06, very fast for her. Alana Reid 11:13, Ashanti Moore 11:19, and unfortunately Tia Clayton pulled up. She had the tape, the kinesio tape on her right hamstring, as Bruce pointed out in the semi-finals. She's unable to finish, but I'm sure that she's happy for her sister Tina Clayton, the new national champion.
10:81, that's like super speed, especially when we consider that there was no wind. She had no wind aiding her. 0.1 is the wind reading. That is amazing running. 10:95 was her personal best set a couple, 3-4 years ago. She then moved forward tonight, this evening at 10:93. And now she has jumped ahead to 10:81.
And interestingly as well, Bruce, only 2 ladies are faster than her now this season. Melissa Jefferson Good-Wooden with her 10:73.
The 2025 Jamaican National Championships in Kingston unfolded as a masterclass in pure sprinting brilliance, offering spectators a showcase of speed, precision, and high drama. The centerpiece of the meet was the highly anticipated women's 100-meter final, a collision of proven icons and fearless newcomers, each vying for a ticket to the World Championships and a place in Jamaican sprinting history. The roar of the crowd was deafening for one name in particular, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, affectionately known as Shelly. Draped in crisp white, she stepped onto the track to the kind of reception reserved for royalty, her career spanning over a decade and brimming with triumphs. Fans remembered vividly her breakthrough in 2008, when as the youngest competitor in the 100-meter final at this same venue, she stunned the field and secured her place on the national team. Even now, in the face of mounting competition and the relentless passage of time, she remains a beacon of resilience and unmatched competitive spirit. The storyline of the evening was enriched by the presence of Tia and Tina Clayton, identical twins whose contrasting personalities and racing philosophies have fascinated fans for years. Both products of Jamaica's deep sprinting culture, they rose through the ranks training at the MVP Track Club, sharing lanes and locker rooms with elite names like Shericka Jackson and Janelle Smith. Despite their shared genetics, their approaches to racing diverged sharply. One calculated, the other fiery, creating an unpredictable sibling rivalry. The depth of Jamaica's sprinting programs was on full display. The final lane assignments reflected the dominance of powerhouse training camps such as MVP and Sprint Tech, with 4 MVP representatives, 2 from Sprint Tech, and 2 wearing Nike colors. These clubs form the backbone of Jamaican athletics, cultivating talent through relentless competition and camaraderie in training. As the athletes settled into their blocks, the stadium buzzed with expectation. Shericka Jackson, reigning national champion and double world champion over 200 meters, stood poised for another big run. Alana Reid, the world under-20 champion and junior record holder, came in with ambitions to shake up the senior ranks, even though her 10.92-second personal best remained untouched this season. When the gun fired, Shelly-Ann's trademark explosive start was instantly visible. But it was Tina Clayton who, after a razor-sharp reaction, powered ahead with unwavering form. The crowd erupted as she blazed through the finish, stopping the clock at a staggering personal best of 10.81 seconds. Her first senior national title and a bold declaration of her readiness to challenge the sport's elite. Drama struck when Tia Clayton, battling hard, was forced to pull up with an apparent injury near the close, drawing concern from fans but not overshadowing her sister's milestone. Shericka Jackson surged to second place in a season-best 10.88, with Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce taking third in 10.91, making her 8th World Championship 100m team, an extraordinary testament to longevity in one of the sport's most unforgiving events. This race felt like a symbolic handover, the rise of Tina Clayton signaling the dawn of a new era, even as stalwarts like Shelly continue to inspire, push boundaries, and refuse to fade quietly. It was a living portrait of the fusion between youthful ambition and the hard-earned wisdom of experience, the very formula that keeps Jamaica's name synonymous with sprinting dominance. The emotional current ran deep after the finish. Shelly, revered as much for her humility as for her speed, thanked her inner circle, family, coaches, and fans, for unwavering support. Her acknowledgements extended to Usain Bolt, present in the stands and lending his star power to the atmosphere. She spoke candidly about refining her race sharpness and the challenges of a long competitive season, making it clear her fight was far from over. What unfolded in Kingston was more than a national championship. It was a reaffirmation of why Jamaica continues to rule the sprinting world. It's a product of meticulous coaching, deeply competitive training environments, and a national identity built on celebrating speed. As the floodlights dimmed and the grandstand emptied, the buzz lingered, with fans already envisioning the fireworks these athletes will unleash on the global stage in Tokyo. Ultimately, the 2025 Jamaican National Championships immortalized a defining moment for women's sprinting on the island. Tina Clayton's crowning breakthrough, Shericka Jackson's steady brilliance, and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce's unshakable presence combined to deliver a spectacle that will echo far beyond Jamaica's shores.